right? I will begin the lessons, right? Lesson number 15. So lesson number 15, right? Equations and formula. Equations and formula, right? So this one is very easy lesson, na? Maybe part is right? ගොඩක් අය එන අමාරු
Sir,
කරලා ගොඩක් අය එන අමාරු කරලා
sir,
කරන්නේ. Yes sir.
sir, මොකද්ද sir අර අහන්න ගියේ?
When do you have your exams කියලා අහන්නේ. Tomorrow?
Sir, August 27.
August month. Okay. So Dinesh,
August.
August, okay. So Dinesh, when do you have your exams? Aditya is having the exam tomorrow. So when do you have? Dinesh?
Tomorrow, sir.
Huh?
Tomorrow, sir.
Okay, okay. So you guys are having the exam tomorrow, right? So I have uploaded the video, right? So I will send the link. I forgot to upload, right? So okay. So this one, I'm going to begin the lesson, equations and formula, right? So Chirat will take some time to join, right? 10 to 15 minutes, right? So most of the guys are screwing this, right? මේක මේ අනා ගන්නවා වැඩි, right? මොකද මේක පට්ට ලේසි පාඩවා, right? So I will do this in a very smooth way, right? Smooth way, so you can understand this, right? And most importantly, I want you to remember that last week we finished the lesson maths, right? So and also, right, in this lesson, right, there will be questions in your exam as well, right? If your papers are, I mean, ඔයාලගේ papers කලාපෙන් හදනවා නම්, right? කලාපෙන්ද පලාතෙන්ද? කලාප හරි පලාත හරි කියලා දෙනවා, right? පලාතෙන් හෝ කලාපෙන්. ඔය දෙකෙන් මොකෙන් හරි හදනවා නම්, right? There will be questions from this lesson as well. Equations, right? This one is very easy lesson. So I will do this from the beginning, right? So okay, please write down the name or the title. 15th on, right? 15th on lesson, equations and formula. Take a look.
Sir, what should I do?
Is this Chirag, right? Okay, Chirag, please write the subtitle. So this is the main title. This is what we are going to discuss. We make it on equations and formula. So Chirag, when do you have your exams? What thing? Tomorrow? The board එකේ තියෙන එක ලියා ගන්න. Oh, you can write this one. Equations and formula. Right? පළවෙනියටම තියෙන පොඩි බොරු වගේක්, right? මේ බොරු ටික කියලා දාන්න ඕනේ. Right? These are not lies, huh? So you need to understand this. Right? Hope you guys have finished writing. Right? And most importantly, in this lesson, right? This lesson is very important. Mega patta වැදගත්, right? Mega patta වැදගත්, right? When you are in your grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, right? And after that, for your A levels, for your higher studies, right? Campus, masters, so on and so forth. Right? This is an important lesson. Mega very important lesson. Nah? And I will do this in a very easy way. Right. Okay. So you have written down this one. And so let's see. Don't write up. I will give you the time. Right. So first of all, the first subtitle.
Sir, what should I write? Excuse me, sir. What should we write except the topic?
Topic is equations and formula. Right. So please write down this and now listen. Then so now I am going to explain this. Right, what I am going to explain is very basic things, right, that you need to remember only. Right, you need to remember these things only, yeah. Right. So what is an equation? Right? What is an equation? So you know what is an algebraic expression here, and it is something like this. Algebraic expression is something like this. So if I take 2x plus y. So this is an algebraic expression. X is an algebraic term. Y is an algebraic term, right? Then it says algebraic expression equals a number. Equals a number. So I will take this is 10. This is a number. 10 is a number. This is an algebraic expression. This is a number. Algebraic expression equals to a number. Right? So this is called an equation. Right? And then we can write an equation. First algebraic expression equals second algebraic expression. Right? It is something like this. 2x plus y equals 3x minus 10. Or you can take 10y. This is my first algebraic expression. This is my second algebraic expression. And we can call it is also an equation. Equation. So we can call this one as an equation 2. Right? Okay. So guys, let's wait. Also I joined the right one. Anusara, this is a new lesson. So you have to write only the main title only, yeah? Equations and formula. So now I am explaining these 4 facts. This one, and this one. Right? Okay. So then I have explained the second one, right? First algebraic expression, you see, which is this equals second algebraic expression, right? So relationship of the above forms are called equations. මෙන්න මේ වගේ උඩ පළවෙනි දෙකේ තියෙන relationships වලට කියනවා we are calling them as equation. And most importantly, right? Most importantly, to be an equation, there should be an equal mark definitely. Equal mark should be there, right? So here, right, I will draw it in green color. Here you have equal mark. Here you have equal mark, right? Definitely there should be an equal mark, right? To be an equation. Equation and when there must be equal marks, right? Equal marks තිබිය යුතුයි, right? Right. Okay, guys, please write this. මේවන ඕනේ නැහැ. If you want, you can write as the examples for the first one. පළවෙනි එක ඉස්සරහින් you can write this down, and දෙවෙනි එක ඉස්සරහින් you can write this, right? If you want, please write down what is an equation, and then write this one, this one, this one, and this one. Then let's go to the constructing simple equation. When you finish writing this form, let me know. එන්න මේ හතර ලිව්වහම මට කියන්න. Right. No, so I will remove these things. Right. Then let's go to constructing simple equations. Constructing simple equations. Please write this down. Constructing simple equations. Right. And also please write the example number 1 as well. When 13 is added to twice the value of a given number, the value that is obtained is 85. You present this information by an equation, right? So I will put it into the chat as well, so you can copy it. Right, it is in the chat, so you can. Okay, Aditya joined. Okay, Aditya, please write this down. Constructing simple equation, and then write down the example number 1 as well, right? So let me know once you finish. Let me know once you finish. When 13 is added to twice the value of a given number, right? The value that is obtained is 85. So in these cases, right, if you cannot understand what it says, right, so basically what you have to do is, right, right, so it says now right, done here, yes, right. So most importantly, right, here what you need to understand is when you are reading single and English, what is the difference between single and English, right? Single වල තියෙන එක මුල ඉඳන් අගට කියවුවොත්, right, when it goes to the English ඒක තියෙන්නේ අග ඉඳන් මුලට most of the time ගොඩක් වෙලාවට, right? එතකොට අපි සිංහලෙන් යනවා මම කිව්වොත් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කියන්නේ මම යනවා, I go, right? Right, ඒක අනිත් පැත්තට කියන්න බෑ. සිංහලෙන් කියන්න පුළුවන් මම යනවා, right, යනවා මම කියලා දෙකම. But when it comes to the English, you can say, oh, I go, right? So it applies to here as well, right? Now let's read the question, right? When 13 is added to twice the value, when 13 is added, this 13 is added means, right, it will be done at the end, right? Right? And twice the value. It comes the first, right? Twice the value, then you have to add the 13, right? So I think, I hope you can understand what I am saying, right? So before 13 is added to the value, you have to get the twice of that value, right? That means 13 is added to twice the value. Twice the value. Twice. Depara, right? Thrice means tumpa, right? 3 times, right? Okay. So first of all, the given number is not known, it is an unknown term, right? The given number, right? They are saying you are going to add, right, 13 to twice the value of a given number, right? So given number is not known, given number is unknown, right? So we have to take that given number as, right, one of the alphabetical letters, right? So let's take the given number as, right, the given number as A. So that is the first step that you need to do in your example number 1, right? Now don't do anything, example number 1, right? So you have to take, let us take the given number, right? The given number as X. Oh, let's say as A, right? And the given number as A, right? So this is it. So you have to take the given number as A, right? Because that given number is not known. Api danne naha, we do not know that, right? So now let's get back to the question, right? When 13 is added, right, the twice of the value, right? So first of all, we have taken twice of the given number, right? So I will take twice of, I will say twice of A, right? Twice of A means 2 times A. It will give you can remove the multiplication, 2 times A, and you can write it like 2A, right? 2A, right? Don't do anything, don't write that. You can do twice of a given number, right? Now for this number, right, we are going to add 30. And I will write add 30. Add 30. Then add 30. Right. We are going to add 30 to this. 2A plus 30. 2A plus 30. So we are going to add 30 to this twice number. Right. Then what it says? The value that is obtained is 85. Right. Finally, the total value will be equal to 85. Right. May accommodate color, right? If you have done all of these things to this number, right? If you have done all the things, right? All the things to this number, right? The final value will be equal to 85, right? So that's all. So I can write since final value is equal to 85, right? I can write 2A plus 13 equals 85. So this is my equation, right? Done.
Sir, don't we need to find the value of 2a?
No. Still not done. Still we are building the equations, right? We are still building the equations. Then we move to the, right, how to find the value of a, right? Let's go step by step. Please write down and let me tag the under, right? And let me know. Send me default. Still we are building the equations. Then let's move to the simplifications. Write down the example number 2. I will send it to the chat. Example number 2. Aditya send me some steps as well, right? But let's do it in later. Please write down this. Right? If you know how to build the equation, you can build, right? If you have a little bit of doubt, you can watch how I am doing, right? So that's the way, right? Okay, so let's read the question first, right? And let's try to understand the question step by step, right? Sentence by sentence, right? Okay, let's read. In a certain year, right, a father was 3 times the age of his daughter, right? Was 3 times the age of his daughter, right? Guys, give me 1 second. Guys, give me 5 seconds. Right. So let's read the question first, right? So in a certain year, a father was, right? Father was 3 times the age of his daughter, right? Okay. 3 times the age of his daughter. Now let's think the daughter's age is something like we do not know it, right? They haven't given the age of daughter, right? They haven't given the age of daughter, right? So let's think. Okay, daughter's age has not been given, right? So let's take it as X, Right. Okay. Daughter's age is X. Right. So I can write down the age of father by multiplying that by 3. Ne? My daughter's age multiplied by 3 equals to father's age. Right. So it is said ne, father was 3 times the age of his daughter. 3x. Right. So on and so forth. That is how we are going to think. එහෙම තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතන්න යන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. හරි? So right. Most importantly, right? Then let's read the next one. Daughter on the day of her wedding, right? Here wedding the right? We does right? That doesn't matter, right? So okay, the girl's mother is 4 years younger than to her father. Right? The girl's mother, right? The girl's mother is 4 years younger than to her father. Okay, mother is 4 years younger. Right? Mother is 4 years younger than the father. Right? So previously we found the father's age, ne? 3 times x, 3x. 4 years younger. Right? 4 years younger කියන්නේ වැඩිමල් නෙවෙයි බාලයි. හරිද? Not to be added but to be subtracted නේ. Right? Younger. Right? අම්මා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගොඩක් වැඩිමල් වෙන්නේ නැහනේ. Right? නේද? අම්මා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගොඩක් වැඩිමල් වෙන්නේ නැහැ තාත්තට වැඩි. Right? එහෙම තියෙනවා නැතුව නෙමෙයි. Right? But if you determine the age of father like 3x, right? Then it says the mother is younger 4 years than 4 years than the father. Right? That means you have to subtract 4 years from the father's age. Right? So for an example, think your father is like 40 and if you subtract 4 years, your mother is 36. Right? 36 and 40. Father is 40. Then mother is 36. Right? 4 years younger. Right? So that is how you are going to think. You need to train your mind how to think. Right? How to think step by step. Right? You know already how to do this one, but I am explaining it. I am explaining. Right? Okay. 4 years younger to her father. Right? That year, the mother's age was 62. Right? Mother's age was 62. Right? So finally, this expression should be equal to a number. Right? As I explained earlier at the beginning of the class. Right? Algebraic expression equals to a number. Right? So that is this. Right? So mother's age is 62 now. Right? Okay. By taking the age of daughter on the day of a wedding, right, as x years, right? Wedding එක දවසේ දුවගේ වයස x කියලා අරගෙන. So you need to construct an equation to represent this information. Right? Okay, let's do it step by step. Right? So I have already explained this. Now we are going to write it step by step. Right? If you know this one, right, no need to write down step by step. Right? If you can fully understand this one, right, no need to worry. Right? So you can write the equation at once. Right? So but if you cannot understand, right, if you cannot understand, you have to give your answer step by step, or else, right, there is another way. Right? There is another way. Right? So most importantly, you can draw a picture. Right? By looking at the question, you can draw a picture. Right? Right? How do you draw a picture? The most important thing is how do you draw a picture? Right? Guys, wait up. Give me a. Now, most importantly, I will draw a picture for this one. Right? So first of all, there is a daughter and there is a father and there is a mother. Right? So I will say this is the daughter. Right? right? This is the daughter and her age is X, right? And this is the father. And what is the father's age? Right? 3 times of daughter, ne? 3 times of daughter. The father's age is 3x. I will write down here. X age 3x. Now, what is the age of mother? Younger than the father, ne? 4 years younger than the father. 4 years younger than the father. Right. Younger, mama කියනවා, right? I am telling it to you again. Younger. Younger means balai, right? Adui. Older කිව්වොත් වැඩි. වැඩිමල්. Younger balai. Right? So I will say this is the mother. Right. 4 years younger than the father's age. 4 years younger. Right. So you have, this is the father's age. Right. Father's age. 4 years younger. Mother is 4 years younger than the father's age. Father's age is 3x. Right. So you have to subtract 4 because younger. Balai, adui, adui. Amma වැඩිමල් වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ ගොඩක්. Right. Okay. Right. So mother is younger than the father. Right. So 3x minus 4. Okay. Mother's age is 3x minus 4 now. Right. Now let's treat the other things. Father, and that year the mother's age was 62. Mother's actual age has been given. Right. Mother's actual age has been given, which is 62 years. Right. 62 years old. Right. Mother is 62 years old. So we have now found mother's age as an algebraic expression, right? This is an algebraic expression, 3x minus 4. And actual age is 62. Right? So this one and this one should be equal to it. This is the mother's age and this is also the mother's age, right? Very easy. 3x minus 4 equals 62, right? Done, right? So this is a figure that is explained, right? You can do by using a figure, or you can do this by using sentences, like I do earlier, right? Like I do earlier, right? So I will write down the sentence, right? For this one, right? Okay, look at the board. Don't do anything. Daughter's age, right? Daughter's age equals X, right? Daughter's age equals X. Then I can write down the father's age. Father's age equals 3 times X of her daughter, of his daughter, right? 3 times X. දුව වගේ තුන්ගුණය, right? දුව වගේ තුන්ගුණය, right? Now I can write the mother's age. How do we write the mother's age? Right? It is 4 years less than of father. Right? Father's age is 3x. So you have to subtract 4 years from that. And also mother's real age is, right, 62. Right? Mother's real age is 62 years old. So I can get this one. 3x minus 4 equals 62. So this is our final equation, right? At the end, we can solve this one and find the value of x. But right now we are going to build equations. අපි දැනට equations හදන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා විතරයි කරන්නේ. Right? Right now we are going to do or we are going to learn how to build the equation. Right? Okay. Please write this. If you want, you can draw this one. මේක ඔයාලට ඕන ඇඳ ගත්ත හැකි. Right? හැබැයි වැඩි වෙලා ගන්න එපා. ටක් ගාලා කරන්න. Right? Because I have to do some small question discussion at the end, right? At right? Because some of you guys are doing your exams tomorrow, so I will give you some head ups, right? So again, few questions I will discuss from randomly from the question lessons, right? And let me know. You can send me D for done, na? Right? Okay, example number 3, right? So please write this down and I will explain how to do, right? So we have done example number 1 and example number 2, and now we are going to do example number 3, right? So please write this down. I will send it to the chat. Chat so you can copy it down. Right? Please write this Tagalian. Okay, so let's read, right? Read karna gela, right? Don't read at once. All the question, don't read at once. Don't read at once. Ikabara okkoma dadas gala gela danne ba. Step by step, sentence by sentence. Right? Okay, let's do. Books have been placed on the shelves, right? Shelves can tattu, right? Of a bookcase. Bookcase කියන්නේ මේ පොත් රාක්කයක් තියෙනවා ඒකේ තට්ටු තියෙනවා, right? තට්ටු, right? So you have තට්ටු, right? In a book rack, right? In a library such that each shelf contains X book, right? So I will draw that. So this is our example number 3, right? So this is my book rack. Right? First sentence. Library subject, each shelf contains X books. Okay. This shelf has X number of books, right? This shelf has X number of books. This shelf has X number of books, right? මේ මම කතා කරනකොට සමහරට මගේ මේ වචන සමහරව පැහැදිලි නැතුව ඇති, right? මට අම්පානක් හෙම්බිරිස්සාව. හරි? හොඳට හෙම්බිරිස්සාව මේ පොඩක් තද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි? Okay. So තේරුම් නැත්නම් මට කියන්න අය. හරි? Right. Okay. So this is a book rack and it has several shelves like this, and each shelf contains, right? X number of books, right? X number of books in this shelf, and this shelf, X number of books. This shelf, X number of books, right? So, there are 6 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another shelf is missing, right? There should be 6 shelves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shelves, right? Each and every shelf, there are 6 X books. X plus X plus X plus X plus X plus X. 6 shelves ne all together total number of books are there? 6x. Right? 6 shelves. Each shelf containing x number of books. So 6 into x, there are total number of books. X plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x plus 5x plus 6x. Right? 6 into x. 6x. Total number of books. Right? Then let's go to the other sentence. 6 shelves in the books and bookcase. After 10 of these books were issued to students. Right? After 10 of these books were issued to students. Right? The number of books remaining in the bookcase reduced to 104. Right? So this is the total number of books. Right? And we are issuing 10 number of books to the student. Ten books should be subtracted, right? So we have 100 books. We are giving 10 books, right? How to find the rest of the books with with us? How to find the rest of the books with us? I have 100 books. I am issuing 10 books, right? So 100 minus 10. So this is the same thing, right? We have 6x books, right? Total number of 6x books, and I am issuing 10 to the students, right? So these 10 books should be subtracted from the total number of books, right? You need to understand that, huh? Right? Okay, step by step, right? Then finally, at the end, after issuing this 10 book, right? The whole book track has 104 books, right? Totally, I have 104 books now after issuing these books, right? Books remaining. Yeah. Issued 10 books, 104 books remaining at the end, right? So let's write down the sentences, right? Number of books in one shelf, right? X, right? In one shelf, X. So I can write number of total books. Number of total books in the rack. And number of total books in the rack. One shelf, X. 6 shelves, 6 X. Right? 6 times X, 6X. Right? So, number of total books in the rack. Right? 6X. Right? Now, what we have to do is, so how many books were issued? Right? 10 books were issued. Number of issued books. Ten. Right? Now I can write remaining number of books in the book rack. Right? We have issued 10 books from total books, right? So we had 6 sets of total number of books, and we have issued 10 books, right? So, you need to subtract 10 books from this. And finally, I can write down the equation like this, right? 6x minus 10 equals 104. So, remaining number of books in a different way, and actual remaining number of books are 104. So, this one and this one are equal together. So, this is how we are going to simplify, right? So, please write this down. So, this should be your answer. So, shall we do shall we do the first one? I need to see the answers, right? And I want to see who finishes first.
Sir, should we write the question?
No need to write. Just do it. Size 15.1, right? First part and first question. First part.
Sir, do we need to write the question?
No need to write, right? So by looking at this, you have to just build the equation and send it to me. I want to see who finishes first.
Right in.
Ah.
Right in the answer.
Nice. Okay, Chirag has said. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sir, I sent you the answer. Sir, I
Hmm.
sent you the answer.
Okay, nice. Yes. Okay. So you guys are good name. What? Right. So I will disturb. There is. No. Shall we try? No. I have something to say. Right. So in this, right. Okay. So you guys have got the answer correctly. Yeah. Nice.
Sir, I have a problem.
Ah.
Sir, සාමාන්‍යයෙන් unknown term එක ඉස්සෙල්ලාම දාන්නේ නැත්නම් numerical term එකද?
Ah. Oh, yes. ඒක තමයි කියන්න ඕන. Right. Good cellular. Right. So normally, so the thing that I wanted to say is, right. So let's read it. When 7 is added to the number represented by x, right? When 7 is added to the number represented by x, right? So 7 is added to the number represented by x, right? So we have to do the addition part at last, right? So x should come to the first, right? X plus 7, right? X plus 7 should be equal to the value is obtained is 20, right? So your answers are correct. Huh? So your answers are correct. 7 plus x, yes, equals 20, right? But when you are referring or when you are learning the standard way, right? Standard way, this is correct, right? This is correct. This is okay. Right? When you are writing down an equation, right? The most important thing is, right, this is to be found, right? This is to be found. This is the algebraic term. This is the letter. Write it at the front. X plus 7. Right? X plus 2y plus 10 equals 100. Right? May letters should come to the first. Right? Well, so this is the form. Right? This is the way. Right? This is the standard way, standard form of writing an equation. Take your unknown terms first. Right? Take your unknown terms first. Right? So keep it in your mind. Right? Right. So the example is so the answer is this one. Yes, you guys are correct. I want to see who finishes first and send me the answers at once. Huh? Third one and fourth one. Okay, Aditya, send me. I need the answers for the third one and fourth one. No need to write down. Right? By looking at this, you can see. Right? So the standard way is this. Right? So the algebraic terms should comes to the first. Right? And then you can write numerical terms. Right? When you are going to your grade 8, 9, 10, 11, that means your O levels and A levels and campus, right? University and higher studies, so on and so forth. This is the standard way that you are going to write an equation. Equation standard way, right? Okay, okay, guys, you are sending me the answers, right? Nice. I do not know whether these are correct or wrong, right? However, I am receiving the answers. So, very good. So you need to try. At least you need to try. Okay, try and know, right? Then you can understand where I am getting wrong. Huh? It would be better if you can send me the both answers at once, right? I think I
So I sent you all the answers.
I received. I think Aditya got it. Right. Anusara ගේම ගහන්න හිමින් සැරේ. වැඩි හදිස්සියක් නැහැ. හිමින් සැරේ ගානට ලියලා. හරි. අනුසර තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් කියන්න ඕනේ දැන්. දිනෙත් තාම එන්නේ නැහැ.
තාම කරනවා.
Okay.
So I send you the answers.
I can you do, sir?
Okay.
Sir, sir මං අර යටින් දාලා තියෙන minus පළවෙනි උත්තරේ.
Yeah, I got it. Underscore වෙලා එන්නේ. Okay, so shall I discuss?
Okay, sir.
Right. Right. So third, when 12 is subtracted from the number represented by y. So you have to write down y first, right? Right? When you are referring English, you have to do it at the end, right? So most of the times, right? When 12 is subtracted, you have to do it at the end, right? From number represented by y, right? So y minus 12 equals the value of 10 is 27, right? So done. So this is done. Third, fourth, someone received a salary of X rupees in January. Someone X, right? The amount remaining from his salary after he had sent 5,000 to his mother, right? someone sends 5,000 rupees to his mother, right? Then remaining salary with him is 8,000 rupees, right? Okay. What is the initial salary? X rupees. X rupees. Then how much he sends to the mother? 5,000. Eh? Sends now. Subtract. The remaining salary will be equal to 8,000. Done.
සර්
Yes, sir.
මට ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකක් තියෙනවා මේ x එක නිකන් ස්මෝල් නම්බර් එකක් වුණත් ලොකු නම්බර් එකකින් සබ්ට්‍රැක්ට් කරන්න.
Ah. Okay, shall we do?
So we need to do all of that.
No, I will give you the homeworks as homeworks, right? So, shall we do 7th one? This one.
12th one.
Yeah, 12th one. This one. Please try to do and send me the answer. This one is very easy. අර හිරුෂයි සින්දුවයි දෙන්නවනේ එක ළඟ ඉඳන් ලියනවා. Right? Okay. Right. So I will discuss. Right. So the example is 12th one, right? So when 12 is subtracted from ඒක තමයි මම කිව්වේ. So that's why I told you have to write, right, sentence by sentence, right, sentence by sentence. I mean, if you are very good at with English and making logics, doesn't matter, you can write down this at once, right? This is nothing. මේක එකපාර ලියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්, but in your age still you are in grade 7, right? Still you are building yourself, building the logical thinking, right? තම logical thinking එක හදාගන්නකම, right? මොන සිදුවල් කුමාරයා වගේ නම් this can be done, right? Nothing, right? මොනවා වගේ නෑ, එහෙම නෑනේ අපි පොඩි මිනිස්සු, right? So we are building our knowledge, right? So try to draw a picture, right? Oh, whatever, right? So I have teach you the pattern now. Or now try to understand when 12 is subtracted. So that should be done at the end, right? 12 is subtracted, you should do it at the end. Do it at the end, right? At the end. So from 5 times a certain number, and that thing has been missed, right? ඒක miss කරලා 5 times නෑ, number එක තියෙනවා, you have subtracted and you have put the equal mark as well, right? But you didn't get the 5 times. Missing නේ, right? So ඒක කියවදී පෙනිලා නෑ, කන්නඩි දාන්න ඕනේ, right? So you have to put glasses, right? You have to put on glasses, or right, you have to find another way to write that, right? So 5 times. So 5 times a certain number. So I will take the certain number as x, right? Take certain number as x, right? So what can we do is, so we have to get the 5 times of this number first, 5x, right? Then subtract 12 from it. Then what we have? Well, the value is to obtain is 19, equal to 19. And Senula asked me the question, right? and he has sent me the answer. X times 5 minus 12 equals 98. Right? But this is 5 times of x. When you are writing, right? When you are writing, you have to get 5x like this, right? It is not separated from an operation. This is a single term, right? This is a single term, right? When you are writing a single term, right? This is the way that you are writing 5x, right? Number is first place, the algebraic term is second, right? 5x, right? You are not going to write like this, extend only and then, right? Then 100, sorry, y100. So you are writing 100y, right? In a single term. Term එකක් ඇතුළේ ලියනකොට you have to follow this way. නේද? So this is it, right? So you need to identify the difference between an equation and of a single term, right? And of a single term, right? This is the difference.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, the question said.
I hope you can. Right? So this is it. So I have taken the certain number as x, right? So we have to take the 5 times of x and you have to subtract 12 from it, right? Then it is equal to the 19. The final value will be equal to 19. So what Senul asked from me is, right? So we cannot write x times 5, right? Within a single term, right? Within a single term, you cannot write like this, x times 5. You have to take your number value at the front, 5 times x. So we are not going to write y100 x10 something like that. So we are basically writing 100y. Right? When in an equation, so try to take the algebraic term first, right? In the first place from this operation, right? Not within the term, but between the term. Right, okay.
Sir, that song is from Bill Danoff.
So can you put it into the chat? Then I can search, right? Right, okay. Guys, now we are going to solve the equations, right? So please write down this, solving simple equations. Write down the subtitle, solving simple equation. Right. Hope you have written down these things, right? So now listen. Basically, when we are solving the equation, right? Solving an equation, right? What we are going to do is, so for an example, equation is something like this. 2x plus 1 equals 5. Right? 2x plus 1 equals 5. Right? Basically, what we are going to do is find the value of this x. Right? So that is called solution. We are going to find a solution, right? Or the value for x, right? Very simply. That is what we are going to do. Right? That is what we call solving simple equation. So we are going to find the value of, right? Value of the unknown term, right? Of the equation, right? Unknown term is x of the equation, and which is called the solution, right? We are going to find the solution, right? All right. Most importantly, a simple equation, right? So in your grade 7, right? In your grade 7, right? Grade 7, we are solving only simple equations, right? We are doing only simple equation. simple equation. Okay? And that simple equation can only have right one unknown term. One unknown term. So here you have one unknown term only, right? 2x. Right? 2x, right? One unknown term. And therefore you can have only one solution, right? For the simple equations, you can have only one solution because you have only one unknown term in simple equations, right? Okay, keep that in your mind, right? These are not much important, but important, right? Right. Okay. So please write down the important point as well. Clear? Please write down this one as well. This one and this one. We are going to find the value of the unknown term of the equation, which is called the solution of the equation. The simple equation has one solution because it has only one unknown term. Right, then let me know. I will put this into the chat. So you can right. Let me know once you finish. Right. Okay. The next one, right? Solving simple equations using algebraic method, right? Solving simple equations using algebraic methods, right? Now look at the screen. Now I will give you the time to write. Right? I am asking few questions, right? So this is here you have operation, right? So four operations are there. Mathematical operations are there. Positive, negative, division, and multiplication. Positive, negative, division, multiplication. Right? So tell me, right? What is the opposite operation for positive sign?
Negative.
Negative.
So negative.
Yeah. Excellent. What is the opposite operation for negative?
Addition.
It should be positive. What is the opposite operation for division?
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Yeah, nice. Multiplication. And what is the opposite operation for multiplication?
Division.
Division.
Yes. Right? If you are solving the equations, right? You need to remember, right? You need to remember what you are going to do, right? So you need to remember what is the opposite operation of positive, what is the opposite operation of negative, what is the opposite operation of division, what is the opposite operation of multiplication. So please draw this table, and before that please write down the subtitle, solving simple equations using algebraic method. Then fill this table and let me know. In an equation, I told you there is an equal one, right? Equal one. So think this is an equal one, right? And there are some terms are here, right? X, Y, negative, so on and so forth, right? Now, I will use a different color. So this is negative sign. This is negative sign, right? If you want to remove negative sign from your left hand side, right? If you want to remove that, right, this negative y from your left hand side, what should we do? What is the opposite sign of negative? What is the opposite sign of negative?
Positive.
Positive, right? So positive y should be added for both sides, right? So what is the opposite sign of positive?
Negative.
Negative. So this is positive x. If you want to remove positive x, you need to do the opposite thing, right? Which is negative x. Right? You need to do it for your both side, right? I am giving you a hint. So you need to remember this. Make a right? So okay. Right? So I will teach you. So now, okay, let's go to find the value of this, right? So in the example number 1, it says, let us find the value of the unknown which satisfies the equation, right? Satisfies the equation. So finally you have to find the value of A, right? So you have to find the solution for A, right? So on and so forth, right? So this one
Oh,
is
sir.
right. I think Aditya has sent me the answer. Yeah. So basically you have to show how to find the answer for this one, right? Please write this down. I will send it to the chat. This is the example number 1, right? Example number 1, and I will show you how to solve the equation. Right. Please write it down. Sometimes you may know how to solve, right? Sometimes you may know, right? But sometimes you may forget, right? It's okay. So I think in your schools you have done this stuff. So what is our equation? So example number 1. So we are going to find the value which satisfy the equation a plus 6 equals 10, right? A plus 6 equals 10. So very basically, what we are going to do is, right, a plus 6, right? So we are going to find the value for a. We are going to find the value for a. So we need to remove positive 6. We need to remove positive 6, right, from our left hand side, right? Because we need to obtain the value for a. We are going to remove this positive 6. Remove. So what is the opposite sign of positive? Negative, right? Okay. So I am going to, this is a plus 6, right? I am going to subtract 6 from my left hand side. I am going to subtract 6 from my left hand side. Is this correct? This is not correct, right? Why? I am going to explain you why, right? So think, right? Right? This is a balance. Taradiyak here, right? Taradiyak karange, right? Something like balancing, right? Tati dekama ekama ganta තියෙන්නේ taradi, right? Balancing. Right? If you are putting 500 grams to this side, right? I will say you are putting 500 grams of tomatoes, right? Ala dano me පැත්තට gram 500, right? If you put at the first time, you are putting 500 gram weight to your right hand side. Then it goes to the down. this side goes to the up, right? Imbalance ne. Then that mudalali putting other potatoes to this side until it balances, right? One by one, right? They are putting. Then at the end, right? Two sides are balanced. 500 grams on this side, 500 grams on this side. This is something like an equation. Make an equation, right? Now, if you are putting another 100 grams for this side goes down. If you want to balance, you need to put 100 grams to this side. If you are removing 100 grams from this side, you need to remove 100 grams from your left hand side as well, right? Left hand side as well, you need to remove. If you are removing 100 grams from your left hand side, you need to remove 100 grams from your right hand side as well. So same things applies here, right? If you are subtracting 6 from your left hand side, you need to subtract that 6 from your right hand side as well. Here you have positive 6, you are going to remove that. How do you remove? You need to, here this positive 6. What is the opposite thing of positive 6? Negative 6, right? You have to negate 6 from both sides. You have to subtract 6 from both sides. So you have to very easily, what you are doing to your left, you have to do to your right hand side as well. Sarla, yeah? ඒක මේ වගේ. Right? ඔයාලා කණේ පාරක් ගහගත්තොත් දකුණු පැත්තට balance වෙන්න වම් පැත්තට ගහගන්න. හරි? If you are slapping to your right hand side, you need to slap to your left hand side as well. Left hand side, right hand side. Right? So you need to balance. තරාදිය මතක තියාගන්න. Keep that in your mind. Okay. So positive 6 minus 6. I am giving you an orange, right? I will give an orange to Anusara. Right? I am giving you an orange, right, to Anusara. And I am taking it back. Now, how many oranges are left with Anusara? How many oranges are there?
B.
B?
B.
0. I am giving one orange to Anusara and I am taking it back. Now, how many oranges are there with Anusara? 0. So, this is something like that. I am giving, right? Positive means giving 6 oranges to Dinet. Negative means taking that 6 oranges back. Now, how many oranges are there with Dinet?
0.
Right? So, positive 6, negative 6. So, this will give you 0. Right? So, basically, you can cancel them out. You can cut them. Cancel out. So, then A equals 10 minus 6, 4. මම මේක කියලා දුන්නේ very basically, yeah. Right? I told this to you. I taught this to you very basic mode, right? So please write down. මෙච්චර ඈත් වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ, right? So your answer will be A equals 4. Right. Please write down the example number 2. I will put it in the chat. අංගාල කරමු. X minus 8 equals 10. You have to find the value of x.
Sir, I sent you the answer.
Ah, nice. Okay, yeah, that is the answer. So some of you guys are good at with this, right? But I need to make sure all of you are in same. Right. So what is the equation? Yeah. Yes, sir. That one is correct. X minus 8 equals 10. Right? Now try to catch the pattern. Right? Now try to catch the pattern. Right? I am doing step by step. Right? So x minus 8. Look at the board. X minus 8. Yes, x minus 8. Right? So minus 8, I am going to remove that from my left hand side. Minus 8. What is the opposite thing of minus 8? Positive 8. Okay, I have add positive weight, right? So to my left hand side. So in my right hand side, I have 10. So I am going to add 8 also, right? Add 8. Cancel out, cancel out. X equals. So it is x minus 8, ne? Yes, not x equals 2. This is x minus 8, ne? So I am going to add 8 for both sides.
So it's 18.
Yes, it should be 18, right? 10 plus 8, 18. So, right? So you have to do the opposite thing, ne? Minus 8. So you have to add positive 8 for both sides, right? Opposite thing. That is why I asked you at the beginning, what is the opposite thing of positive? What is the opposite thing of negative? What is the opposite thing of multiplication? What is the opposite thing of division? Right? So you have to do the opposite thing. Minus 8, positive. Plus 6, negative 6, right? Done. Very easy. Right? So very basically, right, what you have to do is you have to do the opposite thing, right? Okay. Now, guys, so let's do the example number 3, right? So here, what you have to understand is, right? Here you have to find the value of x. This is not multiplication, 5 times x, 5 multiplied by x equals 15. Right? 5 multiplied by x, multiply. 5 multiplied by x equals 15. Yes. So you have to do the opposite thing of multiplication. What is the opposite thing of multiplication? You have to divide both sides by 5. Right? X. Yes. Chirath and Senula got the answer correct. Nice. Right? So this is what you are going to do. Right. Okay. So you have all you have done. Right. Okay. I am receiving the answers. Yes. Nice. Everyone has sent me the answer. Nice. Okay. Great. So what you have to do is, right, this is something like this. 5x equals 15, right? So 5x, 5 times x, right? 5 times x. Times x means multiply by x. So 5 multiply. So you have to isolate x next. So you have to find the solution for x. So you have to divide both sides by 5. You are going to remove 5 from your left hand side. So 5 multiply. 5 multiply. Then if you want to remove that, divide by 5. Right? Divide by 5. Both sides you need to divide by 5. 5 times 1. 5 times 1. X equals 15 divided by 5. 3. So your answer is correct. Right? So shall we do another example from this one? Make a plus 10 equals 6. Please send me the answer for A. Send me the
Sir,
answer.
6
6, 6. A plus 10 equals 6. These are two directed numbers. Hirusha, is that correct? Ek haridda? Like 4 tama, right? Yes, it is 4. But what is the sign? Okay, Aditya has sent me. Kirat has sent me.
Sir, I sent you the answer.
Yeah, Kirat has sent me. Yeah. Okay, Nevinu, yes. Okay, I think Nevinu got this. I think Nevinu is familiar with this. Yes. It should be -4. -4, right? So basically,
Sir, we need minus.
so the answer should be yes, minus, right? So,
Sir, I put it in the book, but I don't put it. I missed the symbol.
right. Okay, so you have done it correctly when you are typing it's mistake. Okay, right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So this one, positive 10, positive 10. Positive 10, you are going to remove positive 10. Then negative 10, right? So you need to negate from both sides 10. Negative 10, negative 10. What you have done to this side, you have to do it to your right hand side as well. Cancel out, 0. A equals 6 minus 10, right? Two directed numbers, right? This is positive, this is negative. So how do you obtain the answer? Choose the biggest number, 10, and subtract from it the smallest number, 10 minus 6, 4. How do you tell the sign of this 4? What is the biggest number of 6 and 10? 10 is the biggest number. And what is the sign of that 10? Minus. So the answer should be minus, right? Okay, let's go for doing something else. X minus 2 equals -1. Send me the answer for x. X minus 2 equals -1.
Sir, I sent you the answer.
So I send you the answers.
You guys got my trick. You guys got my bait. Mage ama kaya. This is -2 and this is -1. Right? ඔන්න ඕක තමයි වැඩි. Yes. This time Hirusha got the answer correct. Yes, nice. Anusara, so you have to check your answer, right? -2. -2 -1. ඒක
So
තමයි.
it will be 3.
Ah?
So isn't the answer 3?
No. So this is -2, ne? So you have to do the opposite thing if you want to remove -2 from your left hand side. Left hand side में -2 අයින් කරना, you need to do the opposite thing. What is the opposite thing of -2? +2, ne? Okay. Never has sent me the answer. Yeah, great. Okay. So I will do. Look at the board. Oh, මං ඕක වරදින්නව තමයි දුන්නේ හරි. ඒත් අර හිරුෂ ඒක හරියට අදලා දීපා. Right? So what? Right? පිස්සු බයික් කාරයෙක් ගියා කඩාගෙන ඉඳලා කන් දෙකත් එක්ක මෙව වෙනවා. සද්දෙට. රෑන්. හරි? Okay. මෙතන right, you have directed numbers. This can be in your exams.
Sir, I can't hear you.
Sir, your mic
Sir,
is the volume is low.
Why is that? තාම එහෙමද?
Oh, sir.
Oh,
what do you-
sir.
Oh, sir.
Guys, wait now. දැන් මොකද දැන් ඇහෙනවද?
දැන් ඇහෙනවා, sir.
right, okay.
Oh, sir.
Oh, sir.
Nice. So x minus 2. X minus 2. It is minus 2. Minus 2.
Sir, I thought ආයෙත් සමේසගේ වොයිස් එක අඩු වෙනවා.
Sir, මම දැන් sir mic එකට sir දුර වැඩි sir. sir සුට්ට mic එක ළඟට ගන්න sir. දුර වැඩි ඇති sir sound එක
නෑ
ඇහෙන්න.
නෑ මේ දුර වැඩි සීන් එක නෙවෙයි. ලැප් එකේ
sir
අවුල.
mic
Right? Okay. I think now you can hear me, right? ඇහෙනවද? Right.
සර් මට නම් ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ හරියට.
sir කලින් voice එක නෙමෙයි sir තියෙන්නේ.
මේක තමයි සර් කලින් වොයිස් එකට එමේ තියෙන්නේ.
sir ඊළාට ගොඩක් වෙනස් voice එක තියෙන sir.
Right, I wait.
sir දැන් හරි.
එකපාරට.
sir හරි sir.
හරිද?
yes sir.
I will do. So this is minus 2. Right? So you are going to remove minus 2 from your left hand side. Right? Left hand side. So you need to do the opposite thing. You need to do the opposite. What is the opposite thing of minus 2? This is minus. What is the opposite thing? Positive. So the number is 2. Positive 2. Right? So add 2. If x minus 2, right, plus 2 equals minus 2 plus 2. So you have to do the same thing that you are doing to your left hand side. Plus 2 plus 2. Add 2, right? Cancel out, cancel. 0. Right? X equals. Now here, two directed numbers. -1, +2. -1, +2. Two directed numbers, right? So what would be the bigger number from 1 and 2? It is 2, right? Biggest number is 2. Now get the subtraction. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now how do you determine the sign of this one? Whether this is positive or negative? Right? From 1 and 2, what is the biggest number? Number 2. What is the sign of that? Positive. So 1 should be positive. So I am not going to put it like this because positive 1 can be written down as favor, right? Like this. Right? Positive 1 කියේක මෙහෙම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. It equals 1. Right? So this is it. Shall we do something like this again? May I start familiar with, right?
okay sir.
A plus 12 equals minus 2. A plus 12 equals minus 2. Send me the answer for it. ටක් ගාලා එවන්න පුළුවන් ඈ. ඔව් මේක ගොඩක් easy. අන්න I අවුල් කරගත්තා. ආදිත්‍ය yes. Aditya's answer is correct. So this is not equal to this one. මේක වගේ නෙමෙයි.
So I send you the answers.
Yeah, it is correct. Yeah. Okay, now time is enough. right? So what you need to understand here is a plus 12. A plus 12 equals minus 2, right? Equals minus 2, right? A plus 12. What is the opposite thing? Plus 12 minus 12 equals, here you have minus 2 and this side you have minus 12. So you have to do the same thing for your right hand side. Minus 2. Cancel out, cancel out. A equals, so this is something like this name. Same signs there. Minus, 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 minus. It is something like positive, positive. Right? Positive 2, positive 12. Right? You are adding these things with positive 2, positive 12. Positive 40. Right? Same signs. Same signs now. You can add these two numbers. Right? Same signs, you can add these two numbers. 12 plus 2, 14. What is the sign? Minus. Done. Right? Another example. Y minus 3 equals minus 5. Find the value of y. Find the value of y. This one is very easy. Yeah? Yes, Denula. Answer is correct. Answer. You have to check.
So send the answers.
Yes, correct. Irushal, දෙපැත්තම ඇවිල්ලා minus. Minus y.
නෑ සර් මේක ටයිප් කරන සර් ස්පීඩ් එක.
Okay, okay. Yes, Adit. Yeah. Okay. So, how do you do this? Right, ඔය මේ grade 1 වල sorry grade 1 නේ මේ term 1 එකේ lessons මතක නැහැ. Right? So you have forgotten them. It will be very bad for your මොකද්ද exam. Right? So this one y minus 3 minus 3 now. So the opposite thing is positive 3 minus 5 positive 3. Right? So cancel out, cancel out. Y equals. So again, right? Two different signs. If you have two different signs, what do you have to follow? Right? If you have two different signs, what do you have to follow? Right? Choose the biggest number. Right? Forget the sign. Right? First of all, this is minus, this is positive. Two different numbers. Forget the sign. Right? What is the biggest number? 5. What is the smallest number? 3. Right? Then 5 minus 3. Take the subtraction. 5 minus 3 is 2. Right? How do you decide the sign of this number 2? How do you decide the sign of this number 2? Right? What is the biggest number again? 5 over 3. 5 is the biggest number. What is the sign of that? Minus. So the answer should be minus. Right? So that's all. Right.
Sir, questions ආනවා කිව්ව අටට නේද sir?
Huh?
අටට නේද questions ආනවා කිව්වේ?
Yes, yes. I will do different questions from different areas. Right. So final one. So something like this. How do you do? Example, last example. 3y minus 2 equals 10. So I will do this one. I will do this one. I will do this. Right? Now look at the board. I will do this step by step. So first of all, minus 2. I am going to remove minus 2 first of all, right? Because in order to find the value of y, I need to remove minus 2 first, right? Minus 2 first. So I am going to take this minus 2 or remove this minus 2, right? So how do we remove 3y? This is minus 2. Right? What is the opposite thing of minus 2? Positive 2, right? Equals 10 positive 2. So same thing has to be done for both sides. Cancel now, cancel. Right? So now I have 3y. 3 times y. 10 plus 2, 12. Now how do you remove 3 from your left hand side? This is 3 multiplied by y. 3 multiplied by y. 3 multiplied by y. You have to divide both sides by 3. Because 3 multiplied by y. Multiplication. What is the opposite thing of multiplication? Divide. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. 3 times 1. 3 times 1. 3 divided by 3, 1. Y equals 12 divided by 3. 4. Please write this. Please write this and let me know the answer for this one. Huh? Please tell me the answer for y. Tankaleos. Neville has sent me the answer for the previous one, right? Nice. Yes, and also Chirat. Yes, nice. Previous so okay, Chirat has sent me the answer. Yeah, Chirat. So y equals 5. This one is very easy. So you have to follow the same thing. Minus 4, you have to do the opposite thing of that. Positive 4. 2 times y. You have to divide both sides by 2. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Aditya, yes. No, Aditya. That's the positive way. So here you have 2y. Didn't you see that? That can be 2y. 2 times y. Right? Right, okay. Let's do 2y minus 4 equals 6. 2y minus 4 equals 6. Right? 2 times y minus 4 equals 6. Okay. I am going to remove minus 4 first. This is minus 4. And what is the opposite thing of minus 4? Positive 4. It's plus. Right? And 4. Cancel out. What is the remaining number? 2y equals 6 plus 4. 10. This is 2 times y. 2 times y. 2 multiplied by y. Divide by 2. Multiply by 2 now. Divide by 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. Y equals 10 divided by 2, 5. Right? 3x here equals 8. Three x plus 4. Sorry. minus. This should be 16. Huh? 3x plus 4 equals 16. Then we the answer for x. 3 times x plus 4 equals 16. Tagga you have to catch the pattern. You have to remove this one first, positive 4 first, then remove 3. 3. First remove 4, then remove 3.
Answer. Sir, I sent you the answer.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Nehru. Yeah. Yeah. That's correct. Right. Then go very equation part only, right? Then very more. Then
So I send you the answers.
yes, okay. Right? So now you do not know how to subtract. Right? Now you do not know how to divide. Again, multiplication table like a bad divide current bag. Right? You have to study hard multiplication table. Right? So now let's do 3x plus 4. What is the opposite thing of positive 4? Right? Positive, opposite thing minus and 4. 16 minus 4. Cancel out, cancel out. So now remaining thing is 3. 3 times x equals 16 minus 4. 12. Right? 12. 3 times x times means multiply. Multiply. What is the opposite thing of multiplication? Division. 3, you need to divide by 3. Both sides. 3 times 1, 3 times 1. Right? You can divide both numerator and denominator by 3. Okay. So x equals 12 divided by 3. 4. So one last thing. Right? 5x minus 3 equals 70. Then we answer for x. 5x minus 3 equals 70. Yes, Anusara's answer is correct for the previous one.
Sir, I sent you the answer.
Yeah. So that should be the answer.
So I send you the answers.
Okay, Nevin, yes. Yes, Anusara, yes. Dinet මොකද? Dinet එක්ක නෑ මට එකක්වත්. Yeah, yeah.
ප්‍රශ්නයක් කළා මම ලීවර දැන් I3 join වුණා.
දිනෙට්ට මේක තේරුණාද? මොකද තත්ත්වය?
ඔව් සර් තේරුණා.
අවුලක් නෑනේ මට බෑර. ආන්සර්ස් තාම මොකුත් එව්වේ නැති හින්දා තාම මම පොඩ්ඩක් ඇහුවේ.
මම මුල්ම ටිකට නම් එව්වා.
ඕකේ. So මේ පාර්ට් එක තේරෙනවනේ?
ඔව්ද?
right. So I will do this. So this one is very easy. 5x minus 3, right? 5x minus 3 equals 17, right? So I am going to remove minus 3. If I want to remove minus 3, what is the opposite thing? Minus 3, positive 3. Add 3, add 3. Positive 3, positive. Cancel out, cancel. Because these are 0, right? I giving to the, taking back to the, right? Same number. 5x equals 20. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. Okay? Because 5 multiplied by x. Multiplication, the opposite thing is division. Divide by 5, divide by 5. 5 times 1, 5 times 1, x equals 20 divided by 5. 4. So your answer is 4. Right. Okay. So, guys, right. So, I will stop the lesson from here. Now I will do some random questions because you guys are having what the exams on tomorrow. Some of you guys may have their exams in August, right? So, Neville, when do you have your exam? Cover the date.
next week, sir.
Tomorrow, sir.
All right. Okay. So I have discussed the paper, right? I will send it to the Neville, right? And I have uploaded it today, right? So guys, others can also refer that. Right? I will send it today, right? Tonight, so you can refer. So it's a full paper discussion, right? For targeting the grade for second term, right? So I will send the paper and the discussion as well. Right, okay. So shall we do some different questions? Right. So this is from integers lesson, huh? So you have to expand. It's y to the power 2. You have to expand. So I will pause the video and